Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. There we go, our Champions League journey starts here versus Leipzig. We will be starting Salah just because he's got that raw pace. Skriniar starts with Maguire in centre back spots, and Martial starts as our number 9. Let's see, can we get the 3 points versus Leipzig? As we all know, Leipzig were the team who knocked out Man United in real life in group stage in last day, and here they had the first chance to score the goal because it was a rush challenge with Skriniar, and that is spot kick, and which was taken by Sabitzer, as you can see, but thankfully he missed the spot kick, which was a very big let off for us, but that really didn't matter because in the dying moments of the first half they had a brilliant chance with Bore, and they scored that goal, uh, which basically sent them with the lead into that second half. But we had to come up strong in that second half, and we exactly did that. Rashford was very good here, and therefore Luka Kohlstrom also did the same thing what Skriniar did in the first half. But in this time, the case was very different as the referee gave him the red card, and he was sent off, and we took the spot kick with Fernandes, and let's see if he could have scored this, and he exactly did that, and he scored, and we were on equal terms with Leipzig. And the fact that they were 10 men down, we had to take the advantage of it, and we might have done exactly that with this attack with Fernandes and Martial. And Martial just scored the goal past the goalkeeper, and we took the lead the first time in this game, in the first game of the Champions League group stage. But that really didn't matter because in the 72 minute they had a chance with Sabitzer. It was a good save by David De Gea, but the rebound fell perfectly to him, and that was it for the game. Uh, Towards the dying moments, I thought they might have a chance, but Maguire came up with a good challenge, and unfortunately we could not take the all 3 points in the first game of the Champions League group. So the draw versus Leipzig. So after the draw versus Leipzig in the Champions League, we had only 2 days gap, so we had to make quite a few changes. But thankfully, the main players like Rashford and Fernandes are still fit to play, and Greenwood starts on the right hand side. Scott McTominay and Van de Beek start in the midfield. And after the disappointing draw versus Leipzig, now it's very important for us to get back to winning ways versus a strong Spurs side. So as the first half started, Matt Doherty was straight away on the attack, and he tried to whip in a cross, which he did successfully, but Wan-Bissaka was there to do his job, and in the process Humanson got injured, and therefore Steven Bergwijn had to come on as his replacement, who possibly had one of the biggest chances of the game, but Wan-Bissaka once again was there to do his job, and we thankfully got the ball away. And that was it for the first half. Much didn't happen. In the second half, this was the biggest chance we had with Scott McTominay, but Hugo Lloris was equal to it and made a brilliant save. And I also made some changes so that we can at least try to take a win versus Spurs. I bought on Shaw and Pogba, and that was it for the substitutions part. Although I did that didn't make much difference. As you guys can see here, Steven Bergwijn once again exposed us on that right hand side and just ran through my defense, and thankfully Telles was there this time to do his job, and with that the game was done. We were not the dominant side, therefore we could not take the 3 points. From the next game we had to be dominant if we want to take all the 3 points from these type of teams. So the next game is versus Everton in the EFL Cup, and we'll be giving our younger players, or the secondary players as you can say, a chance because it's only round 3. And let's see, after the 2 frustrating draws versus Leipzig and Spurs, can we finally get the first win of this episode. So in this game we gave our second team the chance, the younger players who didn't play the big matches because this was a cup game, but they took it very seriously and they basically played the whole of the first team with players like Sigurdsson and Richarlison, and therefore they had chances from left, right, and centre. And but I had to say our defense did very well to not let a goal in. But Dean Henderson came up with a brilliant save, who just got his right arm just in time, and it denied them the lead in the first half. But things did change quite a while in the second half for us, as we we had many chances. One being this one with Bruno Fernandes, he gave to the El Matador and it just rattled off the post, which was very unfortunate for us. But then a through ball from Mason Greenwood to Brandon Williams, he crossed it in, and Bruno Fernandes could not score a goal through an open net. So with that, I also made some changes. As you can see, I bought on Saar and Fred just so that we can get something extra in the midfield. And in the meantime, they also made their biggest change, substitution in Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which turned out to be very good for them. He just run past my defense and scored a goal in the 86th minute. It meant we were going out of the cup competition. Celebrated in front of Old Trafford fans, which was obviously not likely. But then we had a brilliant chance towards the death, but as usual and as the whole game, we bottled this chance also. And this corner was not quite helpful for us, as it was straight to the goalkeeper, and with that the game was over. Unfortunately, we could not take the win we wanted, and we had to maybe learn from this, because if we don't take our chances, we go out of this competition to small teams. So that was it for this game versus Everton. So things are going well for us in the Premier League, as we are fourth after 6 games, better than Burnley on goal difference. And the next game in the league is versus Chelsea. And let me show you guys where we stand in the Champions League after one game, which was versus Leipzig at Old Trafford itself, which we drew obviously. So we stand third, and our next game is against PSG, a big game at the Parc des Princes. And unfortunately, we got knocked out by Everton in the EFL Cup in the round 3 itself, to 1 goal to 0. And let me show you guys in the next episode what all games we'll be playing. So in the next episode we'll be playing Chelsea, PSG and Leicester. So 3 big games in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you guys like my content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.